Hey y'all, it's me Azalea. You're watching my YouTube channel, WayCrunchy. So I am very pregnant and we are spending our first month here in the $20,000 house. The house is lovely. We've gotten a lot of the big hurdles of moving in over with. We have hot water now. We have an oven, refrigerator, it's a place that we can hunker down. We're good to go. But I've been fainting, if you are watching this channel, and it's really a nightmare. And so today I'm going to the doctor. I've been to the hospital, but I haven't been to like my midwife to do like something more, hopefully permanent and conclusive, other than just like patching me up until I can get to my doctor. So I am nervous. I feel very nervous. I don't feel nervous about what's they're going to say is wrong with me or what they're not going to say is wrong with me. I feel nervous that I'm going to pass out in the doctor's office. That's what I feel nervous about. In the meantime, John has had surgery. He is on crutches, but I need someone with me, even if they're on crutches. So he's going to come with me to the office today. We are waiting in the doctor's office, midwife office. I'm very anxious. I'm scared that I'm not gonna really have any answers or help, and I'm just gonna be vulnerable and out of control, and I do feel like if I could give birth and get back to not being pregnant, I do feel like at that point, I feel like I might go back to normal regardless of what's wrong with me.
I think they're gonna help you. I think you have an explainable issue and you just need to manage your nutrition and anxiety around it.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, here's what happened with my checkup and my fainting spells. So, a lot of people have written to me or left comments or messages about their experiences with the passing out, with the low blood pressure and different things. And the one thing that kept coming up over and over again was POTS. And I was like, that sounds like me. That's me. POTS. So hypotension is just low blood pressure. And it can be varying severity. And right now with pregnancy, it really affects how much blood you have in your body. And so I'm just at like a very severe point with the POTS, with the hypotension, and hopefully I'll be better after I give birth to this baby. Now, I have to tell you, I have not passed out wearing compression tights. So I'm saying let's just wear compression tights all the time. Now, it is a combined thing because, okay, so with the hypertension, with the POTS, eat a ton of salt, drink electrolytes, they want me to drink more than a gallon of water a day. And so I got myself a jar of pickles. I got myself some Frito corn chips. I'm sprinkling salt. I've got my tights on. Physical therapy is out. So what it is standing up and down, sitting up real fast. Movement causes me to pass out. Now, can y'all just imagine if I was still trying to fix up this house and fix ceilings and all that jazz? I got that house done just in time. Now, the doctor and the midwife and John are all actually more concerned about my anxiety than my POTS. So it had me shook. It had me shook. Really shook. It was literally the scariest thing in my life. And so, like, one of my big events in my life was being attacked by a dog. And part of my nose was bit off my face. And, like, my mother picked it up off the floor and put it on ice as we were, like, heading to the hospital. So I've been through some stuff. But, you know, I didn't actually pass out when I was attacked by the dog. It was a lot of blood everywhere. It definitely took the cake for many years in my life. But then something about not knowing it's coming, something about losing consciousness is just really, 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 really scary for me. We got a lawnmower going in the neighborhood. Let me come a little closer because I'm just going to keep filming. Yeah, so I'm taking it easy. I'm not exercising. I'm only doing what I feel like doing. I'm spending a large, it would definitely get your feet up. I'm spending large amounts of time with my feet up, large amounts of time resting. I am drinking all of the water, and it seems to be going okay. Each day I build confidence to overcome the anxiety. Like, I read a quote about the POTS, like, this is a life-changing condition, but not a life-threatening condition. And I tell myself that as a little mantra. Makes me feel better. But like my midwife, I was talking to her and going over my birth plan and my wishes. And we had just been going over how to not pass out and my fear about that. And so, like, one of my requests is that if I am incapacitated and unable to do skin to skin right away, but baby is able, that I want the baby placed on John, skin to skin. And then I was asking my midwife about her opinion about me starting to pump before the baby's born, and that I wanted to have some colostrum available for the baby. If I am unable to breastfeed right away, they give him what I've already pumped. And she was like, that's fine, you know, you can pump and you can, all of this is good, but, you know, basically I'm worried that you're planning for your own death. And I'm like, yeah, well, I'm gonna worry. I want the baby to be taken care of. So for me, it's hard not to be super duper anxious and prepping for the worst. But the sun is out, the sun is shining, and I've had a few days where I felt good, and each day that I'm able to manage this problem, I'm just feeling stronger and stronger. So I just need a little time to get over the shock of it and to learn to care for my body in a new way, at least until this baby's born. You know, like crazy amounts of water, loads of salt, compression stockings, get that feet up. Definitely, if I'm sitting up or coming out of bed, go slow. It's the movement that will just down me with that low blood pressure. And so that's the update. I feel less and less worried. It's been very, 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 very stressful time because John had his surgery. At the time in my life, I feel like I probably needed the most caregiving to me. I have been in a position to be caregiver to John and to me. I have accepted help with the children during these stressful days, which I don't like to do. I don't like to accept help, and I like my children to be with me as close to 24/7 as possible. But I was just like, I ain't gonna be no good to nobody. I gotta get myself straight. I've got to keep John straight. The kids are happy. The kids are fine. The kids do not desire to be with me 24/7. They're happy, outgoing little people. So, Mama's just a little clingy. I love the babies. That's why John was like, yeah, you really need another baby. Your kids are getting old, and they're like, yeah, I don't think you're gonna like not having them. You know, when they get older. Even now, they need me so much less. I like to be a caregiver. I love it. I love to have a baby. So I'm happy to getting a whole nother baby. So that's cool. If you get, my spirit's a lot higher. I'm sure you can tell. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.